What is up, guys? Today we are going over tech news. We got news from Apple, DJI, ZTE, Red, and more. So stay tuned for the top news of the week. First in the news is the Apple Homepod went on pre-order Friday night, and that was out for $349. Expecting shipments as soon as February 9th, and that is a speaker slash Siri assistant, and they have a lot of features that will be coming out as the year goes on to make that speaker even better. But keep an eye out on that. That comes out, like I said, as soon as February 9th. People are expecting shipments. You can also pick up Apple Care Plus for that for only $39. At $350, adding the $39 for any damage that may happen to it is definitely worth it. You don't expect to see too much damage from it, considering it should be sitting in a stationary position, but you never know what could happen. Dog, cat, something, kid knocks it over, at least you'll be covered for 39 bucks. Second in the news today is the ZTE announced the Axon 9 will be the successor to the Axon 7. You guys have followed tech the last few years, you know that the ZTE Axon 7 was one hell of a phone. Came in with a reasonable price, but killer specs. And that was labeled as one of the top flagship killers out there. I own the phone, it was great. It had some things that were compromised because of the price, but overall for the price, it was one heck of a phone, and it had top processors. Cameras could have been a little bit better, but still competed with some of the top flagships out there. And with the ZTE Axon 9, I expect similar a marketing ploy with, mid-range price, maybe $500–600, but top high-end specs to compete with the likes of Samsung, Apple, LG, and Huawei, stuff like that, with a lower price point. The only other company really going out there and doing something like that is OnePlus right now, so it'd be great to see the ZTE Axon 9. If you're wondering why there is no 8, that is because in Chinese, the 8 translates to something that they don't want to have. So it will be skipping over the 8 and going right to the ZTE Axon 9. You see a lot of these Chinese companies change their names. OnePlus skipped the 4 because certain things don't translate the way they expect them to or want them to, so they skip numbers. So you expect to see ZTE Axon 9 later in 2018. Next news, DJI dropped its newest drone this week, the DJI Air. Mavic Air, it's on sale for $799. You can shoot 4K at 30 frames per second, 12 megapixel stills, and that's one heck of a drone. If you're looking for a drone under $1,000 coming in at $799, there's really no better option. DJI is a known name in the game, and they really have the drone market on lockdown, if you ask me. They have high-end drones all the way down to small $400 DJI Sparks, all really, really nice drones. Their 4K footage on their drones is top-notch, very stabilized with the gimbal that's built into it, and you can't really go wrong with that. So DJI Mavic Air, $799, and you can look online for videos for that if you want to see a review on it. Next up, the Red Hydrogen. Specs leaked on that, expecting to have an 835 Snapdragon, a headphone jack, dual SIMs, 45 milliamp hour battery, and it should have carrier support. That is a huge thing. If they can accomplish that and get carrier support, that will get this phone in the hands of the masses a lot easier in the United States. A lot of companies have not been able to do that. We just see Huawei fail with their attempt to go into AT&T because of their ties to the Chinese government. So this should be pretty cool if you see the Red make its way into carriers in the United States. But that's still yet to be seen. With that phone, the main thing is going to be the camera. Right now, it's really all been, leaks and myths and stuff like that. It should have some kind of high holographic implementation on the camera. Who knows? But they do make super high-end cameras, and upwards of $50,000. So you expect that they will have some really great camera quality when it comes out. The Snapdragon 835 is a little bit on the low end, but the phone was supposed to be released last year, went on pre-order last summer, so maybe that will be bumped up to a Snapdragon 845. Who knows? We'll see about that. And the last news is the Samsung Galaxy S9 leaks. We had leaks from Poetic, the case manufacturer leaked it, said that the leaks have already been out, so might as well leak our case with the Samsung inside of it, the phone inside of it. Nice looking phone. On the back, you're going to have the Samsung Galaxy S9 Plus. You're going to have dual cameras and a vertical setup with the fingerprint sensor on the bottom, and to the right of that, you'll have the heart rate sensor and your flash. On the S9, the smaller model, which should come in around 5.8 inches, similar to the S8, you will have a single camera with the fingerprint sensor underneath that, and the same setup with the flash and heart rate sensor on the right. I'm not a big fan of them changing dual cameras on the bigger model, because if you like smaller phones, you shouldn't have to lose out on that camera setup. Anyways, you're expected to be able to shoot 480 frames per second at 1080p. Plus, there should be a variable aperture of f1.5 all the way up to f2.5. Not sure if that's going to be digital or mechanical variable aperture. Can't wait to see that. That is my biggest phone that I'm waiting for coming up, and that should be dropped probably in March. It will be unveiled February 25th right before MWC, so stay tuned for that and more leaks and news coming on the Galaxy S9. Question of the day for you guys is, 2018, almost a month down into it, what is your favorite phone that is upcoming? Mine is the Samsung Galaxy S9. I'm really looking forward to that. Second to that will be the G7, to see if that even releases, and they went back to the drawing board, so I can't wait to see what they did. Hopefully they went balls out and put everything into it and really implement a really nice phone, because LG has potential. They need to market better and do some other things better, but I'm also looking forward to that. But right now, the Samsung Galaxy S9 and the S9 Plus, there's not a more exciting phone out there, and I can't wait to see that. So that is your tech news for the week, guys. Stay tuned. This will become a weekly segment for you guys, bringing you the tech news from the week, and any breaking news will drop during the week. If you guys like that video, hit that thumbs up, hit that subscribe button. We are steadily growing, almost on our way to 400, and keep going up and up and up. I appreciate all my subscribers, and I will catch you guys later. Peace.